For more on the St. Louis Cardinals is bringing Derrick Goold, a front of the network, a correspondent, covers the club for a living. Derrick, good to see you. It was refreshing to see the guys working out today. Did you get a chance to see the kid Dylan Carlson? My goodness, is he right now, Derrick, the most interesting man in the Lou?
He is for the fans for sure. A young prospect like him, one of the better hitters they've come along. Maybe one of the polished young hitters I've seen as far as prospects go. You have to go way back to see a guy who's as comfortable at the plate from both sides of the plate as Dylan Carlson. He's here in Busch Stadium. He's part of their summer camp, part of their limited roster really here. He's on the other side from the Major League group, and that's in part because the Cardinals are committed to giving Tyler O'Neill and Lane Thomas a real look in left field and then see what they have there before moving on to Dylan Carlson. Dylan Carlson is their top prospect, and they know what a difference he could make to the team. It's just a question of when. It was really uncertain that he was going to make the opening day roster out of spring training when everything was normal, and it's even more so now when they try to weigh the service time question and consider whether or not you have – sorry about that.
You're good.
That was nice. That was a little alert, live TV, a little news alert there coming on that blew the phone over. But anyway, the consideration on whether or not they have him, on the opening roster is even more acute now because of the service time question. Do you weigh 60 games and having him there for every one of them versus, a whole year of service time there, or do you hold back and see what you have and then make the run with him down the stretch?
I'm sure there were fans, Derrick, that thought when the universal DH came out and the National League's going to have a designated hitter, they're like, okay, this is going to make the space needed for Dylan Carlson. If that's not the case, who do you think would be the leading candidate to get the most reps through 60 games at DH?
Yeah, I would not sleep on Brad Miller at all. He's a guy who has experience, from the American League, was really packed a lot of thunder for the Phillies last year, was a late addition to this roster because they wanted to bring some left-handed balance to the lineup. And there's a guy who, really they could look to for DH. The plan was originally to move him around a lot, but they want to do that with Tommy Edman. So you also have Matt Carpenter and Tyler O'Neill. Those are kind of the three leading candidates at the moment to take advantage of the DH spot. You have some balance there where you could have Miller from the left, Tyler O'Neill from the right. You could rest Matt Carpenter. You could get Tommy Edman into the lineup at third base and improve the defense in that way. So they have a lot of moving parts. They want to see somebody run with the DH, but they also want to utilize it to get some rest for their regulars.
Their regular strength has been starting pitching. Miles Michaelis, for the past couple of years, has been one of the major strengths of that staff. Forearm issue, though, scared a lot of people in spring training. How is he right now? Will he be ready to rock come opening day?
They hope so. They really think so. He really thinks so. This time away has given him a chance to rest, recover, pitch a lot. He was there in Jupiter. He's from Jupiter. He's a native of Jupiter. So he was able to work on his own at his own home there in Jupiter, but also at the facility, get some treatment, get the forearm issue out of there, and feels sharp going in. He has yet to face hitters. He was scheduled to face hitters yesterday. They had to cancel their workout at the Busch Stadium because of the testing issues, delayed in the results. He was set to face hitters, could do so later tonight at Busch Stadium, so they get their first look at how he looks coming back in a more competitive kind of area,
All right.
in a more competitive look.
Hey, make sure that phone's okay. Because if you don't have insurance, you get the screen cracked, you're walking around with a mess.
Oh, that was actually the alert as to when things were going to happen a little bit here tonight. So
well
live
done.
on action. Yeah, there you go.
Derrick Goold, good to catch up with you. Thanks, man.